What makes you happy?
Happy? You mean not in pain?
No. What is it?
What makes me happy?
What brings you joy?
Transcendent.
I don't.
Isn't that happiness transcendent?
I don't pursue happiness.
No.
No.
That's interesting. Talk about that. I like to hear this one.
For me, my pain only comes when I engage in pain. For example, if I engage into an argument with my girlfriend over something inane, right? And I get aggravated and we want to kill each other and we want to separate and leave and end it, and it's a horrible, horrible, horrible experience for us all this evening. If I want to engage in that, I can, and I can opt for the pain. But if I can fucking remember to just take a step back and maybe even force myself to run away like a crazy person and just go bolt, and when I come back, guess what? It's going to be completely different.
It's cool. Yeah.
99% of the shit that I worry about every day will never fucking happen.
Yeah.
It will never happen.
And you didn't involve yourself in the chaos of that moment and create more.
If you're addicted to chaos, that's a serious drug, dude.
It's like that. It's like that age-old expression that we came up in the conversation earlier. I could have been a great man if it hadn't been for me.
Fuck, I know that feeling.
Me in the eye.
My dick fucked me up. I should have cut my dick off. My whole life would have been different.
Did all the great things that happened in
I should have cut my fucking dick off. I would be fucking president of this fucking country.
You would have been the first cross-gender, self-diagnosed and not mutilated, but
I'd rather have been that.
Self-reconstructed.
I wish it was that.
Self-crossed up.
Wish it was that.
It's amazing, how we choose to alter our skin bags nowadays. It's incredible. And we can actually, like, how many videos have you seen of gorgeous girls that suddenly dicks pop out of nowhere? How many of those videos have you watched today?
Not many.
Really?
Yeah. But that's cool,
Really?
I mean, if you're in,
You
I have
didn't?
no judgments on that.
What are you saying?
Oh.
Well, there's guys out here
all good.
There's
That's
guys
cool.
out here that are beautiful and have any girl they want and any money they have and have anything they can want, and they're miserable, and in a few minutes they're going to kill their fucking self. What about those guys?
They need to chill.
Why?
They
this world define happiness as having everything. I have everything, but fuck, I'm still miserable.
No. I'm saying if somebody is miserable and wants to stop being miserable.
A lot of people feel that way.
But you
never felt that way? You talk about killing yourself over your girlfriend. You never felt that way?
No. One time.
We all feel that way.
One time in my life, it changes everything.
Yeah, you start, whoa.
You think, if I'm going to go down that road, then actually, you know what? I'm not going down that road. Thank you very much, because my survival is too strong in me.
Yeah.
And so if I'm not going to go down that road, then I have no option than to take another fucking road, because I'm not going down there again.
So why do you think? Well, listen, you're a bright man. So why do you think we feel that way? You think I think it comes from our shame. What kind of shame we possess that wants us to want to die? Oh, I can't take it. I don't want nobody to know. Follow, kill me.
You are your father. You are your father's son.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, and he is his father's son, right? And all those men brought to you who you are today, and all those women brought to you who you are today. And in another dimension,
I think all those people took away what I could have been.
That is really a lot of self-fucking pity.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
believe that.
because
no.
look,
I
because
don't believe that.
No,
I don't believe that.
No, that is no
that.
that. What I used to blame my father. I used to blame my father.
But
for
you told me I'm my father's son. I'm all men in my generation.
Genetically, you are. Genetically, you are. Genetically, you are.
Who were they?
Who were they? Well, they're in you. Who they were are in you, and ultimately, we all come from one. Ultimately, we all come scientifically and mystically. We both come from one.
All right, but if I came from all those people and they directed this kind of energy towards me, and I become this kind of person.
So these are the ancestors.
It would be no right. I would have the right to have some kind of self-hate. I might not want to be the way I am, but I can't stop it.
But you've evolved to a different person than you were when you were 18, right? Or when you were 16 or 15 and so on, right? So that person that was born was all those people bundled into one, and then you had to figure out in your experience, whatever your experience is. And this is what this plant medicine does. All plant medicines do, is go to the pineal gland, which is where Descartes, the 17th century
it makes you question stuff.
Mathematician, talked about being the seat of the soul that it also generates the DNA that lives in our body. It is created here in the pineus. And that is where the plant medicine works. It works in clearing that genetic encoding that your father's father handed on to you and made you who you are and who you opt to be today, who you choose to be today, based on the tools that you're given in your mind.
All right, so right now I'm who my parents were. Suppose I switch right now, so I want to be a scumbag. I don't want to be this person no more. What would happen?
Well, you are you are who you are, right?
Yeah.
You are what you are. Whatever you are that thing, and you're not getting away from it. I'm not getting away from what I am. You know, I exist in me as me. And nowadays, I'm really, really enjoying my experience. Yeah. Most of the time, most of the time, I'm enjoying my experience, and really enjoying my experience.
In so facto,
the good and I enjoy the good and the bad. Yes. You know, I enjoy the sort of the difficult and the not so difficult in people. You know, I enjoy the sort of the challenging, and not so challenging in things. And that's a very different place, because before it was like, it was a pain in the ass and fuck you and fuck this. And
so what do we want to do? Who do we want to become?
And it was noisy.
Who do we want to become? What is the blueprint of becoming this thing that we should become?
I think that's just a very abstract idea of a trick that we need to perform, because all we do is tricks, right? All we do is tricks. That's all we do. Tricks. That's all we do. As conscious creatures, whatever the fuck this thing is.
But you seem like, well, how do we all live as one then? How do we?
We are, and it's getting better, and the experience is getting better.
Yeah.
The experience is definitely the World Health Organization is demanding that South fucking Korea gives out marijuana licenses. That is great.
That's a big time.
That's greatness.
It's big.
The Farm Bill is in effect.
You think they get tourism?
That is greatness.
What do you think? They get tourism?
Huh? Cannabis
South
tourism.
Korea?
Yeah, once they open up, they get
cannabis tourism. Well,
sure.
no, they're just going to get people better.
Yeah, it's going to help a lot of people.
Yeah, people. The experience is going to be better.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to live a more heightened, aware experience of a consciousness that isn't necessarily the one that we're preconditioned to believe in through our predisposition of our DNA encoding and the environments that we grow up in.